Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Starmen Just Watched. Me and Billy at it again. Woo! So this one's a little different because Billy has seen this movie how many times?
A few.
A few. And this is actually my first time seeing it.
Yeah.
So, movie in question is Four Brothers.
Yeah.
Can't really explain why I haven't seen this movie. It just never came across my radar.
Yeah, like...
No one's ever mentioned it to me or suggested it, and just the name doesn't really strike as a must-see movie.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you want to go see this movie, it is on Netflix until May 1st.
Yeah.
Which I think, if I look at my clock correctly, gives you roughly 4 days to go see it by the time this comes in. So, late notice, but hey, I have at least tried.
Yeah.
And it is one hell of a movie. I'm surprised that no one's recommended it sooner to me.
Yeah,
So, you want to give the simple plot?
Alright. Basically, it's... four adopted brothers.
Four adopted brothers.
Reunite after the mother was murdered.
Yep.
So you got...
foster mother.
Yeah, foster mother. Yeah, they were all lost causes.
Yep.
She adopted them, okay. Do you remember their names?
Jack, Angel, Bobby, and Jeremiah?
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know Jeremiah confidently enough. I was like, it was a J. I was like, I was like, it's not. And it's like a weird biblical name.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're just trying to figure out, who killed the mom and...
Yeah. And it actually, leads into a big underground conspiracy kind of thing.
Yeah,
I don't know if we want to give too much of the plot away after that.
Well, mind you, the movie's came out in 2005.
Yeah, true.
You know our philosophy.
Yeah. It's that old and you haven't watched it yet, you deserve to be spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go for it.
Yeah.
Your spoiler warning was now.
Yeah. You had a chance to pause this and go watch it?
Yeah. It's out. It's off Netflix May 1st, everyone. Go watch it. You have very limited time on this. By the way, May 1st, 2022. Just to timestamp this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we start off with an elderly woman, as all good stories do.
Yep.
She's at a grocery store. She's caught a shoplifter, a young boy.
Just trying to see a little Tootsie Roll.
Trying to steal a little Tootsie Roll. The candy. Anyways, so she gets the store owner to fake call the police and basically scare this kid straight.
Yeah.
Good elderly woman, not really out to, against these days. Anyways, and you can kind of get a sense that she's kind of a saint.
Yeah.
Anyways, after the boy leaves, two armed, three actually, I thought.
Two.
Oh, two.
Yeah.
It was 2 or 3, I just lost track.
Yeah.
Anyways, 2 guys go in, rob the place, and then shoot the owner and then this lady.
Yeah.
Which is very odd because the store owner was very compliant.
Yeah.
Gave them the money.
Yeah. And I think it wasn't the store owner, I think it was just the clerk at the time. Because they
the clerk, I
know.
say store owner, but I mean the clerk who's
Yeah.
ever running the cash at the time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't go by store owner as the person who actually owns the store. I go by who's running the cash at this time.
Fair enough. Good point, right?
And in my mind, you are in control of the store.
Yeah.
Anyways, that always struck me as odd, and there's a good reason for that,
Yeah.
apparently. But we'll get into that. So, the brothers come back to Detroit to attend the mother's funeral, find out what happened, and want to find out who killed their mom.
Yeah, because, like, who would want to kill, like,
Yeah,
such a sweet lady, right?
Exactly. She was a saint, and everyone knew her as this great woman.
Yeah.
They get a few leads here and there. I'm going to jump around the plot a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
But basically, they get a few leads. They find out that it was a hired hit, in that someone actually wanted the old lady dead.
Yeah.
The robbery was just a cover.
Yeah. Which is a lot of... They explain that that's how a lot of people do it.
Yeah. Which, when you look at it, it's like, that makes sense, because then no one would suspect a burglary to be more than a burglary when it's actually a hit.
Yeah.
Which makes you think for a moment.
Yeah, I know, right?
But we'll digress from that.
Yeah.
Anyways. So I guess we should talk about the four brothers.
Yeah.
So we have Bobby, who's kind of a hothead.
Yeah, like, ex-hockey player.
Ex-hockey player, which never good.
No.
And not really the brains of the operations, but the front man.
Yeah.
He will be the first in line, but he's not necessarily the best plan. Then we have Jack.
Yeah.
Who is the youngest of the group?
Yes, I believe so. Like, he's like wannabe rock star.
Wannabe rock star. He's also a hired mercenary, if I heard that right. When they're going for the profile.
I'm trying to remember.
Like, don't let his good, like, that young look fool you,
Yeah.
is what I was, like, heard.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually a hired mercenary or something. Hey, he's more dangerous than he lets on.
Yeah.
And he's kind of the follower.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually very passive.
Yeah, because you can see in that one scene when they track down the shooters.
Yeah. He's in the car, he does not want to partake in
No.
what's about to happen. Which is understandable.
Yeah.
Then we have Angel, who's
Like, ex-Marine, I believe?
ex-Marine.
Yeah.
Yep. More brains than he lets on.
Yeah.
He's kind of the tough guy, but brains.
Yeah.
Behind that toughness. And usually the backup. If Bobby's in trouble, Angel's usually not too far behind to save his ass.
Yeah.
Then we have Jeremiah, who is trying to get out of the gangster life and run his own business.
Yeah, he's like, got out of that, like, wild, and he's like more like with the union stuff. Like,
Yeah. Was a union worker.
Yeah.
And probably the smart one of the group,
Yeah.
if I had to put a label.
Yeah, because he has a wife and 2 kids.
Yeah. He found a way to get out of the system.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate circumstances lead him back into this. We'll drop that bomb now.
Yeah.
So, you want to explain this?
Yeah. Jeremiah was paying for Evelyn's insurance policy.
Evelyn being the old lady.
Yeah. The mom's
Yeah.
policy. And I think he gets like 400 grand.
Yep.
Makes suspicious, and like, oh, why are you paying for things? No, suspicious. Like I haven't paid.
Yeah, I've been paying for her for this whole time.
Yeah.
Bills and everything.
Yeah.
And he was going to use the money to start up his own business.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to start a place, but they shut him down.
Yeah, like a councilman.
Basically because, well, I'm going to call him a mob boss, but he's not really a mob boss, he's a gangster boss.
Yeah.
But basically, the guy who runs the city, kinda, said, if you give me a cut of this business, then I'll let you have it. If not, I'm shutting you down.
Yeah.
And basically Jeremiah doesn't want to do that kind of business anymore, so he says no, and he gets shut down. But with enough money, he could just own the place.
Yeah.
And there's not much you can do about it when someone just buys it out from under you.
Yeah, no.
And this gets to our other plot. So the mob boss actually hired to have Evelyn killed.
Yeah.
And I don't know the reason.
No, like, it's...
Other than, we were told that, like, after we found out that the brothers' business was shut down,
Yeah.
Evelyn actually would go down and try to argue against city council.
Yeah.
And everything, in love of her son.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what got her killed?
Yeah, like, it just really... Like, I could never really figure it out. That was the
Yeah, like...
That's the only thing I was...
It's the only thing that wasn't crystal clear to me, and I was trying to pay attention
Yeah.
enough to understand why the hell would a mob boss want an old lady dead?
Yeah. But I think just to stick to Jeremiah.
Yeah. The best reasoning is what Billy just said there, is just to send a message
Yeah.
to Jeremiah that this is what happens when you fuck with me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that message will backfire.
Yeah, they sent the message right back to him.
Yeah.
And you got the two cops.
Yes. Green and
Fowler.
Ballard. So Green is our good cop, and Ballard is technically our bad cop.
Yeah. No, Fowler, I think.
Or Fowler, sorry. Whatever, it doesn't matter, he's an idiot.
Oh, yes. So you get all this, right?
Okay, so let's go over this one.
You love this part.
Oh god, I love it. There's so many twists and turns to this. So, Fowler is a bad cop. He's bought by the mob.
Yeah, because the plot was that the mom went to talk to him about something,
Yeah,
and he passed on the info to Sweet.
yeah, Sweet being the mob boss.
Yeah.
And then Sweet sent it at the head.
Yeah.
And Green finds this out by asking a series of questions that can easily tell that Fowler's lying.
Oh, yeah.
Fowler then kills Green
Yeah.
as Green's trying to arrest him. Later, Angel will go and confront Green as his girlfriend would go to the police station saying that her boyfriend is about to kill a cop.
Yeah.
Things you don't say in America, we'll
Yeah.
say, at least. Let alone anywhere.
Yeah. So you get the cops and the SWAT team.
Yep. They all go to Fowler's house because they expect a hostage situation. Meanwhile, Angel is talking with Fowler, gets him to confess that he did kill both Green
Yeah.
and the mom. Mostly Green. This
Yeah.
is very important.
Yeah.
So, and then he's like, "Well, it's my word against yours, and you're a criminal, and
Yeah.
I'm a police officer.
Yeah.
I could kill the whole department, blame it on you, and they'll promote me."
Yeah. And it's like, oh, yeah, well, when we, like, the two detectives I had out in the van.
Yeah. It's like, "You're lying," and then he shows the wire.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, you recorded the whole thing." And then he's like, "Well, fuck." They get into a struggle, and then he takes Angel hostage, and they go out.
Yeah, it's like,
And this is where I realized something's not right here.
I was waiting to see. Like, is anyone gonna pick this up?
Yeah. So they go out, and the whole squad is confused.
You're like, wait, I thought Fowler
I thought Fowler was
the hostage.
Yeah. And then everyone's trying to calm Fowler down because they're
Yeah.
like, "You're crazy, man. What are you doing?" And he proceeds to shoot another cop.
Like, shoots at.
Yeah. And then Angel takes that time to get away.
Yeah.
And then the police pretty much open fire.
Yeah, they shoot him once in the leg and once in the heart.
Yep. And I was like, "Oh, you weren't recording at all."
Well played.
Meanwhile, the other part of this plan to get Sweet is that Jeremiah's going to take $400,000 and negotiate a plea bargain, we'll say. Basically, I'll give you $400,000 and you forget my family exists.
Yeah.
Which Sweet is like, you're the dumbest idiot ever.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill you and take the money.
Yeah. Then Jeremiah's like, well, we were going to do that, but then we thought maybe get this $400,000 to all these workers you've been mistreating. That was on you.
Yeah, and then you realize, oh, this is how unions work, buddy. You don't pay your workers or treat them right, they do go on you.
Yeah.
Well, your check is in the mail, but calm down. But yeah, so he's now one against many.
Yeah.
And of course Bobby comes in. And they have one good boxing match in the middle of the Arctic.
It's like just out on the lake, right?
Yeah. This is the weirdest place to do a deal. And I know they're ice fishing, but I didn't think that was a thing in Detroit. Anyone from Detroit want to correct me on that, please? But it just seemed so made up. It was just like, so we had a secluded area where we could dump the body.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which, yeah, after Mark Wahlberg drew his Bobby, by the way.
Yeah, which,
if you know his acting style.
Yeah.
Anyways, knocks the fuck out of Sweet. And then he tells them to dump him in the hole.
Yep.
So they put him in the ice hole. And that's the end of that.
Yeah.
The only other thing we skipped is Jack's death.
Oh, yeah. This.
Yeah. So, after Sweet kind of clues in on who's been kind of snooping around on the Evelyn death, and pretty much he figures it out, it's the four brothers, obviously. Yeah. He sends hired guns to basically shoot down the house.
Yeah, and they lull, like, Jack out. That was a whore.
Yeah.
Comes out, throws a snowball at him, Jack goes out, and the guy shoots him twice.
Yep. I think it takes a few good Uzi rounds.
Yeah.
So I was like, he's not gonna live for all that.
No.
Fun shootout though on Ajuba.
Yeah, no, it's a good little scene. Like it's.
Oh yeah. I'm not like every scene in this isn't bad. It's all like the action's very actiony.
Yeah.
The drama isn't over the top, but to the point.
Yeah, like.
And it's a very good action movie that also kind of plays as a detective movie.
Yeah, because like it's kind of like action thriller type.
It's an action thriller.
Yeah.
Through and through, and it does its job well. And what is the runtime on this?
1 sec.
Because I think it's only an hour and a half or something. It's not. It didn't feel like a long movie.
Like, 109 minutes.
Yep. So that's about an hour 49 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is almost close to 2 hours, but that's
Yeah.
still.
No, it didn't feel like it.
No, God, it felt like I said, like an hour and a half at the most. Final thoughts on the movie. I see we're kind of also speaking of running out of time.
Oh yeah, no, like I said, just like it's one of my favorite Mark Wahlberg movies.
Yeah, I'm not a Mark Wahlberg fan,
Yeah.
but this is one of the movies that's like he was alright in this.
Yeah, and like I said, the final scene you gotta love there.
Yeah,
We gotta touch on that just for a quick sec.
okay.
The interrogation scene.
Okay, yeah. So after all is said and done, the police have to arrest someone, and it might as well be the 3 remaining brothers.
Yeah.
And they interrogate them to get them to talk and tell, like, confess to the crimes. No one's talking.
Yeah.
Because if no one talks, then nothing happens.
Yeah, they hand through Jack.
Yeah. And as they're leaving the station, it's like...
You told him something, didn't you?
Yeah, I told him something. What did you say? That I was fucking their wife. And everyone's like, yeah, me too.
Jerry's like, yeah, must have too.
Yeah.
Then get a little emotional thing when Bobby finally sees the mother.
Yeah.
Because we get that scene, they have a Thanksgiving meal,
Yeah.
and the
other three brothers see images of the mother and her kind of giving the motherly advice thing. But Bobby doesn't get to see the mother then.
Yeah.
Which I thought was weird, but I made the joke of like, when you're a shit kid, you,
Yeah.
don't, you don't get motherly love. You're the baddest of the bad in this group. But in the end, he proves himself worthy and gets his motherly love.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you still can stay around for a while?
Thinking about it, Mom. Thinking about it. But that's basically it.
Yeah.
We could go on and on about... I don't even think I can talk about flaws, to be honest with you.
Huh?
Yeah. Other than the
Like,
why did the
that's
mother
the
die.
only thing, because like, I've seen this movie like a few times, I still couldn't figure it out.
My first time watching it, I was like, I don't understand why she had to die, other than possibly to send a message, and it's the stupidest way to send a message.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd get one of the brothers or something.
Yeah.
But with that, though, we'll have to call the episode here.
Alright.
So until next time, Devin?
Billy?
Billy, you think anyone's actually going to watch this?
Oh, come on, Devin. Like, people love the Just Watched.
Alright, have a good one, guys.